is brought to you by the Lake House Restaurant in Richfield Springs.
Time now for News Talk. Patient advocate Dr. Stephen Kusin is live in studio here. All to talk about the best diets that are out there for the new year. And there are obviously good ones and bad ones. Is it all about the foods you should eat, or is it all about the exercise you should have to balance these new diets that are out this year?
It's the food.
Yeah.
Exercise complements every diet, but you can work out a lot and you won't lose enough to make it worthwhile. Exercise is great. It's good for the brain, good for the heart.
Yeah.
But for weight, with every diet that's recommended, it's suggested, but in and of itself it's strangely ineffective for weight loss. Diet is still all about calories.
So what's out there that we should kind of pay attention to?
U.S. News, and if viewers are interested, call the station. I'll send you the information that came out of U.S. News. It's a simple email. 3 diets for weight were judged the best. And I was kind of surprised because Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig were in that top 3. I never thought they would be. But Weight Watchers is particularly good because it's far less expensive, get your own food, and it's very effective.
Sure.
The second diet, which no one's ever heard of, is called volumetrics.
Okay.
Now, if you practice volumetrics, and I do, always have, that's good for any of the diets, and there are 20 or 30 that they recommend. There are diets for the heart, diets for diabetes, diets for blood pressure, and diets for weight loss. Volumetrics is good and part of each one of those diets. No matter whether you're heavy or thin, you eat the same amount of food, the weight of food every day. Volumetrics says, well, if you're going to eat a lot of food, make it food that has a lot of water as part of it. Few calories, lots of weight. And that means salads and celery and carrots and non-starchy vegetables. A pound of carrots is the same as 1 ounce of peanuts. So that's the whole idea. Food that is low density calories allows you to chew and swallow and eat and get full. They all allow you to get full because they all emphasize fiber.
But don't you have to be careful that you make sure you have enough protein so you have the energy to keep going?
They all include protein, but vegetables have enough protein. You don't need to have a steak. Chicken,
Of course,
fish,
yeah.
you bet. The
Nuts.
idea about
But aren't nuts just as good?
nuts are good, a little
Yeah.
tiny bit,
Right.
you know, and they're healthy for you.
Sure.
But a lot of people just get a bowl and they'll just, you know,
Right.
keep going.
It's not easy to stop.
It's not easy to stop, and it's best if you don't start, frankly. As
Right.
good as it may be for you, if you can't stop, don't start. The thing about volumetrics is, there's a lot of vegetables. So in addition to volume, you need taste and smell. So vegetables, if you put in the oven, put some olive oil on, and lots of weird spices, Moroccan, African,
Oh, absolutely.
Caribbean spices, get a hot taste. You get smell, you get taste, you get a lot of chewing, a lot of swallowing. It's not as good as a bag of chips, but you know, carrots and hummus are better than chips and dips, and
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. You got to make substitutions. But that's the essence of most of these diets. They'll work, they take time. Most of them do about the same, 1 year, 12 to 15 pounds. HMR diet for rapid weight loss can lose 30 pounds in a year, but they ship you your food. And it's all shakes and smoothies. It works.
And you got to watch your salt content too. Anything that's prepackaged, you always have to watch your salt, right?
Yes, and that's the thing with volumetrics. Soup is great because it's mainly water. Comes from a can, so if you're going to get soup, get the sodium reduced soup.
Yeah. Or make it yourself and
Or make it
add
yourself.
a little bit of salt instead of ounce of it.
Right.
All good advice. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you,
All
man.
right. More news coming up after the break. Stay with us.